Let's just keep it a buck. All right.
And we back with another one. Episode 58. Keep it a buck, man. This your boy Reese. No, you ain't seen me in a while, but I'm back, baby. I'm back. You can follow me on Instagram, Deshaun_423.
It's your boy Keeks. You can follow me at GSFK860. That's the Game Speed page. That's free training for the kids in the community. So make sure y'all follow. Again, please make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And we appreciate every one of our subscribers and everybody who supports and follows us. We appreciate you all.
Even though they call you Shay?
Hey, I'll take it with the followers. If y'all gonna keep subscribing, call me what you want. Paul, not like that. No.
They called y'all the Shea Brothers last time because they said Flea like.
They said me and Flea was arguing back and forth. We was both Shay.
The Timu version of
That boy Shay just got paid though.
They definitely called me the Timu Shay. That shit's crazy.
Right. This your boy Coop. You can follow me at Coop_.
Yeah.
You can follow me at Coop_1988, man. On most platforms.
Yeah, that's your guy Cassius, man. You can follow me on social media, whatever.
Bro, can we?
We
Can I
about to talk about the same thing.
His shirt?
Yes.
Yes, bro.
Yes,
I
he's
just
wild.
saw that, bro.
I asked him when he got in here. Where do you find the time?
Let's go, man.
Where do you find the
Can't
time?
even see the picture, so I'm glad.
Oh, no.
That's some
And I'm blurring it out the whole
This
time.
whole time, I did not recognize you.
Where do you find it?
I don't know who it is.
What
man.
does it say?
Cash Tality, man. I destroyed him, man. I
Hey,
destroyed
yo,
him.
you did what?
Pause.
First of all, let's get this straight.
Yo,
Y'all want to talk about why?
he put you on a
First of all,
T-shirt?
he ain't talking about destroying me in Madden, but he ain't talking about what happened to him in 2K.
I don't even know what happened.
yeah. He ain't talking about what happened in 2K. Man, over here talking about
Yo,
some.
for real, man. I'm gonna become a professional athlete so I can get some extra time to be able to do shit like that. Cash, where do you find the time, bro?
They can't see the shit anyway, so I'm glad. You know what I'm saying?
Thursday there too.
For y'all, if you can't see it, it say Cash Tality at the top with a picture of Coop in his gaming chair. Under it says Wolfgang Gaming.
This face hurt me, man. When he made this face when he was losing, this hurt me. I wear it on Thursday for y'all at the court.
You sound like Diddy.
Hey, yo, you a clown,
bro. Pause on that.
Yo, nah, this dude
Yo.
Cash, yo.
All right, yo. Shout outs for the day. First and foremost, shout out Mike and Lord Des. Shout out the Bank at 12. Honestly, just saw them yesterday at the Summer League game. They're really community people. Please make sure y'all come down here and get a drink. They was just at the Summer League games for New London yesterday, and they're always at the basketball game. So make sure y'all come down and support because they're always trying to support the community, and they got the best drinks, and they also have the best staff for people for you to talk to. So come down and get a drink, y'all. Y'all got any shout outs?
I got one shout out to my daughter's softball team, All-Star softball team, man. They undefeated right now.
Not a regular team, it's an all-star
it's
team.
All-Stars, baby.
That was a
So
good game yesterday.
undefeated. I believe they're 5-0, 6-0. We got another game tomorrow. Under the lights. Just keep playing hard, girls. So shout out to them. Shout out to the coaches as well.
I feel like that's always a cool thing for young kids is to play under the lights. All kids always want to play under the lights.
Under the lights.
Until-
Big ups.
And the funny thing is, until you realize what comes with the lights, that glare is MF,
Yeah.
especially in like those two. So like the sport I played, football, and then like softball.
Got you.
For like your daughter, bro.
Yep.
That ball can get lost so easily in that glare, man. So.
Yep.
Shout out to them, but I hope they're gonna have a great experience. I already know, so shout out to them for real.
One thing that I like about that is their coach knows it's a difference with playing under the lights.
Mm-hmm.
So he has them practice. He puts the practice time to a nighttime
Get adjusted.
so they can get adjusted and get used to, being under the lights. They got it going on over there, bro.
Shout out
They got
that
a good
coaching
team.
staff over there for
Exactly.
making sure they're prepared too. Because even though you got a young daughter, bro. So having these dudes. So having like them being able to do that and preparing them at that young of age,
Yep.
I think that shout out to him for being diligent for
Mhm.
real. All right, y'all. We gonna skip y'all shout outs for the day. Cash and Coop don't get shout outs for the day. Cash and Coop don't get shout outs.
Something's wrong with
We
them,
have a
man.
lot on our plate today.
A lot, yeah.
So we're not going to do our Keep It a Buck question for the day, but we're going to get straight into sports. We have a whole lot of them for the day. And honestly, you'll get a Keep It a Buck question out of one of these questions that we end up asking. So let's start. Damian Lillard and Miles Turner are traded for each other. Damian Lillard's been waived already. Miles Turner is now with the Milwaukee Bucks. How do we feel about that? Cash, you started talking about that a little bit. Why do you see the reason for that?
I believe that with Giannis likely leaving, he hasn't chosen a destination yet, and Dame is in win now mode with coming off an Achilles injury, which he'll probably be out a year, right? Close to a year. So it's probably best that you waive him and he goes to where he wants to go at in the future. And then you get Miles Turner coming off losing in the finals. So he's likely to come there and get the ball. Right? Where did Bobby Portis go?
That's what
he signed.
He signed,
who?
right?
He signed
So
with
Miles
Bucks.
Turner go to the
That's-
5 anyway.
Yeah,
Close
Miles
now.
Turner's gonna be the 5.
BP
Bobby's
at
gonna be the
five?
4.
Yeah, that's straight. That's
Bobby's
straight.
gonna be the
Yeah,
4. And if they
that's
keep Giannis at the 3, that's a tall line.
I don't see Giannis staying.
I don't see him staying either, but I'm just.
I just feel like for Dame to okay that, he already knows Giannis is out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Giannis did try to play it off by tweeting. He was like, I don't know what's going on here.
yeah,
Like,
he already knows.
me,
Like,
yeah.
He did-
You're not gonna waive that type
Exactly.
of money.
He did like LeBron did when Anthony Davis got traded. He said, shoot, they did what?
They did, yep.
Yeah.
Anybody else got any opinions on that?
I mean,
what they see?
So, question, because I don't know if this on the LeBron.
LeBron?
Yeah,
What about him?
he didn't pick up. He
His contract?
yeah.
He did.
I mean, he did pick it up.
He picked it up.
But that means he's not signing back with the Lakers right now. He's in free agency.
No, he
right?
picked up his
I
contract
thought
to
he said
sign
he
back.
free agency.
No.
I thought I seen him in
He
free
picked up his
agency.
But him
contract to
picking
sign
up
back.
him picking it up guarantees the money.
Yeah.
So now if he is to get traded, he still got
Somebody else would have to pick up his
How about I think
contract.
he has a no trade clause, so he would have to agree, right?
Yeah, he would have to agree. Yeah, for myself,
Whoa, my fault.
Nah,
bro.
talk.
Do you like that trade though? Like with Miles Turner, not trade. The signing with Miles Turner going to the.
No.
It's not that. It's cool because I see Miles Turner looking at it like, yo, he goes there, you know what I mean, for a little bit of the year. Somebody is likely to a contender is likely to try to get good.
Okay.
Like, I might be talking early, but I'm like, somebody like Golden State able to make a little run.
I would like that.
Go
move
get
back.
Miles Turner.
Like that.
Trade Draymond. Something.
Trade Draymond.
I can't even call you
you
crazy, Cash, because
No,
you've
let me
been.
tell you.
I said I
Because-
can't
yo,
call
no,
you
I'm
crazy,
just saying, though,
because
but-
bro,
You thinking of like scoring, and you thinking of like Draymond. Not who Draymond. He get his game transferred, but he's not who he used to be.
the best part about Draymond is the fact that he can bring the ball up the floor
Yeah,
as a
exactly.
forward and be able to make good decisions with the ball and let Curry be off ball. So that's the best part about Draymond. But also, that's one of the better parts about Angel Reese too. But we'll get to that later. We'll get to that later.
Yeah. So to your question, it's cool just to get him out of Indiana, and then let him kind of like have a good year, and then a contender trade for him or somebody that's trying to make a run, trade for him in that year.
That's
Somebody.
that's kind of a tricky question too because we don't know their final roster.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just like it because the Bucks now get a better rim protector than I feel like Miles is better than Brook Lopez.
Yeah.
Brook Lopez. So and he's younger. So he could I just feel like he's a better rim protector for the Bucks.
He's more
Brook Lopez
mobile.
went to the Clippers, right?
He went
So I feel like
hold on, let me see.
For Miles Turner, he really disappointed me in the finals this year. So I'm not too high on him right now going anywhere. Like he's obviously a great player and he's gonna like do well. But I mean, I'm not too high on him going anywhere to say that he will be a difference maker. He needs to go somewhere, and if the Bucks keep him, then cool. If the Bucks keep Giannis, this is a good move for them. But if they don't, he's just going to be in the same rut. He'll never win a championship without somebody else being a leader. He needs somebody like a Steph Curry, somebody like a
he need to be on
he
like
needs
a
a-
superstar team. I agree
yeah,
with
to
you
where
there.
he doesn't have to like carry that boatload of scoring. Like they needed him to score in the finals. They really needed him to score in the finals. Even if he was going to rebound well, and he didn't rebound well most of the finals either. But they needed him to score in the finals because he had the mismatch. If he's like your third option, I feel like that's going to play out better for him than needing him to be your second option scorer.
Yeah, and to your point, this is why I think him going to Milwaukee, if this, like he said, but we don't know the team before it said it. Let's just say the team doesn't have Dame, no Giannis. The shots are he's going to get shots. If he's at 16, 17 a game, 20 a game, now you're bringing him to a team that's probably already got contenders, and he might just only need to score 14, 15 a game.
Yeah, I think that's the best option.
It's like a confidence thing. If he go there, he get his confidence up, get his numbers, now you talking about, yo, I ain't winning it. Like,
but I mean, like, why you got to go somewhere to get your confidence up when you were like they wanted you to be that guy this year?
But he technically was the third option on Indiana.
He's the third option on Indiana because he didn't want to score. Halliburton was not trying to score all these nights, and he proved it during the finals, bro, and he proved it throughout most of the playoffs. He was a streaky scorer. They needed somebody that was going to be consistent because Halliburton is a true point guard, and he can get out of you, like, just being a true point guard, and he'll give you like a 30, 40-point night every so often. Like, he looked like he was going to have the night that he got hurt, but he's not a consistent scorer. He's like a classic point guard. If you make him score, or if you allow him to score to say this is going to be the game plan, he's going to score. Like, if you make him like your game plan, like if he's going to beat us, then okay, but he's not like a first score option.
I think Holly want to score against guards. I think he wants to go, like, dudes that score against him, I think he wants to score. I think he can do it all, though, but I think he, like, that Brunson series was like, yo, he trying to like get back at you.
I don't think, but the Knicks but the Knicks had a liability on the court. The OKC Thunder didn't, so it was a little bit of a different matchup for them. So with Halliburton, he didn't really have like that mismatch to be able to find, so it looked like he didn't want the ball in the finals really until like the last game, and he was just like, yo, this is the last game, shit, I gotta go out shooting, because if I don't, what else am I gonna do? Yeah. All right, y'all, any final thoughts on that one?
NBA or that trade?
Oh, that trade.
Free agency.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just all the free agency, because we've been like dabbling.
NBA, my team looking trash right now, man. This is man.
Malik Beasley messing up.
That's the next topic. Honestly,
that's a good.
Pistons
straight to it. We
gets traded.
We need Flea for this one.
Schroeder gets traded.
First of all, who cares?
What? What you mean? Who cares for the Pistons?
Schroeder? Like
yes.
Schroeder? Who cares?
What you mean? Who cares?
What are you talking about?
For the Pistons?
Who cares?
Did you see what he did last year for the Pistons?
Bro, you can have anybody come in and fill in and score. He's
a defensive. His defense was really good,
bro, and that makes it even better. You can have somebody come in and defend. Those guards at the net, those guards in the NBA, the ones who don't get a lot of buckets, they know they have to guard to stay in the NBA.
He was the lightning. I think he coming off the bench. We needed him. I would see what it came back.
What'd you guys trade him for?
I couldn't see it. I didn't look at it. I didn't even want to read it.
I didn't
even want to read it. All I'm looking at is y'all got Paul Reed. I agreed to 2 year the return
from
to Detroit.
Timberwolves?
Nah, Paul Reed.
No.
Yeah, I had him already. He's returning.
Yeah, no.
The one was that
$11 million deal to return to Detroit Pistons.
Why we keep re-signing people that we used to have, man?
And then y'all got Karis LeVert.
He's supposed to be cut. Hopefully he comes back.
He's injury prone.
He is, but he's still somebody that can go. So I think Karis LeVert can be like a Sean Livingston. If y'all really supposed to be that good, bro, Karis LeVert can be like a Sean Livingston. Everybody thought he was down and out, and then came out and went and played for the Golden State and did well for them off the bench.
We're losing pieces, though. Yo,
you're not losing important pieces.
Malik Beasley is probably out for the year, and if we don't know.
Yeah, let's get to that though. Malik Beasley is under federal investigation, not no regular investigation. He's under federal investigation for sports betting. And obviously, you cannot sports bet or be like in any type of conjunction with sports betting if you play in the NBA or any type of sports that are being betted on. So how do we feel about this? Do we feel like this is like something that he just got caught with? Or is this just like something that he's the only person doing it?
I feel like it's FanDuel fault, man. FanDuel trying to get these people caught out there. Yo. He's following FanDuel.
He blamed FanDuel for him going against the Wolves.
Son.
I blame
FanDuel.
That's the most unaccountable.
I blame FanDuel, son.
You can't do that, bro.
Like, yo, sports betting is getting out of fucking hand, man.
Bro, his contract, he makes more. He should make more in his contract.
He was trying to get his people on, though. Like, yo, put that
for that little bet.
Put that, you know, cuz I got you.
I'll put it like this. The way the videos are making it seem, it ain't helping his case. But they also tried to do the same with Terry Rozier.
Yo,
everyone is innocent until proven guilty.
Media is a BITC.
Man, Twitter is. Twitter.
You can find them clips.
Some of that shit Terry Rozier, man. It's too hard, like, to not do it, I guess, if you into it. Like, it's kind of like, I can see why these referees, they shouldn't cheat, but I can see why they take the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because
go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I can see why they take the game. But like, you about to sit on 40, you on 40 mil, and we out here doing only people that can really do it is dudes that play a lot, and you kind of telling your boy like, yo, listen, I'm going for such and such. But the way he just did that when he ran out of court and dunked the ball, that was so hard.
He said, I'm gonna take this shit into my own hands.
Beat the spread.
You down 8 points.
My man, let somebody blow past.
There's no way you coming back.
No way you coming back. You'll spread it down and dunk the ball. Like,
and then the Knicks one, I don't know if that one, but they threw that one in there.
Yo,
when he missed the pass, when he was wide open in the playoffs, they threw that one in there, bro.
I'm not listening to you, man.
It's
sore. It's pause. That's
he
crazy.
Missed the wide open pass, bro.
Crazy. It's too obvious, bro. It's like, it's too easy.
That one did look kind of like weird. When I first seen it, it was like, how the fuck did you fumble that?
Oh, is that the one down in the bus, like down the?
He was hot. He was hot.
Yes,
he was hot,
bro.
He was hot and just. I'm like, nah.
So I get it next time, coach.
Nah, I'm like, nah. That one looked a little too off, son.
It ain't FanDuel fault, though.
It ain't FanDuel fault, bro. But
I blame FanDuel, man.
You can stop betting, bro. You guys got. You making that type of money? Why are you betting?
Yeah, for real. I mean, for real.
I think I think the whole betting culture now has reached a platform that it shouldn't be at right now, man. Because they make that like the most amateur person can bet now. So if his cousin, that's what I'm saying. You can go straight to FanDuel, like, yo, a quick joint. Like, you got family members at these joints, right?
Yeah, but
yeah, it's like, yo, I'm about to do a live bet.
All right, but boom, betting on yourself in a positive kind of like, I think that's like, if I'm like, yo, I'm going out tonight, I'm going for 20, I'm going for 30, 10 board.
Mm-hmm.
It's hit or miss. I'm gonna go get it or I'm not gonna get it, but I'm not gonna do no spread, and I ain't gonna do no turnovers like, yo, to where it hurts the team.
First of all, even that could look obvious too when you tell your teammates, yo, move out the way.
No, not like that.
Catch the rebound.
If you somebody that's playing, like LeBron, Westbrook.
That's what I'm saying.
Westbrook that go for a triple-double. It look off. Like, yo, tonight, I feel good. I'm trying.
But you seen the ones where triple-doubles when he was going crazy?
Yeah,
and how he was trying to grab the boards.
But during that time, would have been like
Steven Adams was boxing out people not even looking at the rim.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's not a good argument. I don't like that argument.
Why not?
Because if you box somebody out, that's the easiest way for somebody else. I teach this all the time with my kids. Box out, the ball either fall in your hands or somebody else will come and grab the rebound.
I can see
somebody that wants to grab the rebound. I can see
if you're a small forward or something like that, to whereas you're trying to box out a heavier player. Steven Adams was known to be a
yeah, but he was.
But Steven Adams is not a guard. Did you not just see what happened in the finals this year with Miles Turner? How many times did Miles Turner grab the rebound this year, try to pass it to his guard, and it get picked, it gets stolen? So it's the same thing. It's easier for your guard to grab the rebound and just be able to push it. That's why Draymond's so valuable. Just saying.
I agree with both sides. I just feel like Steven Adams knew Westbrook was he was looking out.
I respect that too.
Like that's different though. I don't think he betting like.
I never said it was bad. I'm just saying
To put more context on the Beasley thing, it says this is not when he was on
Pistons.
the Pistons.
I know.
So it was one
Milwaukee.
prominent sport book reportedly detected unusual betting activity on Beasley props beginning in early 2024. In a January 31st, 2024 matchup between the Bucks and Portland Trail Blazers, the odds on Beasley recording less than 2.5 rebounds moved significantly before the game, going from around plus 120 to minus 250. After the under experienced a high amount of action, Beasley recorded 6 rebounds that night. So that's what
Well, it's a fair case. That nigga going to he getting in trouble.
he getting in trouble. Yeah,
I'm about to say he going to jail.
Yeah, about to say he going to jail, but they ain't gonna
man.
send him in jail. But he getting in trouble. He gonna get a lot of that money.
I wish Flea was here to explain like the fluctuation of for them to pick that up. To saying yo was at a plus 120 and the swing went to minus
plus 120. So if you put,
Yeah, I know that part.
oh,
But what made them pick up on that? And be like, yo, the line pushed like significantly within a certain amount of
Because
time.
he was already being watched. They were watching him already, and that's just one of the occurrences after he was being watched.
So it's the influx of money. Once that happens, that's what I'm asking. I don't
'cause
know.
if you got money on something, it's like plus 100. The more people that bet on it, the odds end up changing.
Right.
What are y'all doing over here?
Yeah. I agree. I agree with what you're saying. But let me ask you a question. Let me ask you one question real quick.
Mm.
FanDuel, betting, DraftKings, $1 billion industry at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
1,000%.
So you would think that probably every team, especially during the season, probably have a group of people that's probably doing stats on each player.
Yes.
Yeah.
Game. So eventually, if you are doing something illegally, they're going to calculate or figure it out, right? But they probably got like
That's where
20,
analytics come
50
from.
people. Yeah, it's so easy with all this money that they probably got people that's doing the math and probably saying, yo, something ain't right. That look crazy.
They're all they're all like high, like again, all this stuff, especially with like betting and stuff, it's all like calculation and it's all like a formula. So if it's like if something's off, just like Cass said, they get a red flag and then they're gonna start watching it.
Yeah.
They get a red flag because again, things are supposed to go a certain way.
I'm heated, man. And now I'm even more heated that it wasn't even on our team that he was doing.
Yeah.
We about to
go back to Larson, man. He better just go back to Larson.
So y'all, what y'all think is gonna happen?
she said he was a mistake.
He
Yeah,
don't
he
get a
better just go back to that.
he
You
don't get
think
a
a
big
year
fine.
suspension or more? Or he's out of the league?
Bro, they not going to suspend him. If they didn't suspend my boy from Toronto,
Then he got banned.
he got banned. So they didn't suspend him.
He
He got banned. He should get banned.
And
But
that
then again,
playoff-
I don't
because
think I
if
don't
you
know
don't-
what happened with Terry. Nothing else came out besides that he
the
was under
highlights I seen
investigation.
in Terry Rozier, I hate to say it, but come on, bro. You're a pro. You're not turning the ball over, dribbling, and then the ball leaving your hand like that. Come on, man. I'm sorry. That was just. Come on, man.
That-
Come on.
That's corny, man.
All right, y'all. Let's get into WNBA for the day. Let's get started. WNBA All-Stars. Let's go look at the roster. Let's shout them out real quick. WNBA All-Stars. Boom. We got the starters, the starter pool. We got Caitlin Clark, Nafisa Collier, Aaliyah Boston, Asia Wilson, Brianna Stewart, Paige Bueckers, Satu Sabali. Sabali? Y'all know?
Yeah, so Satu Sabali from Mercury.
Nika Gumake, Alicia Gray,
Satop.
and Sabrina Ionescu. All right. How do we feel about this? Do we feel like anybody was left off, or do we feel like everybody just deserved to be up here?
First and foremost, shout out to Paige. She deserved to be up there.
Paige definitely, in my opinion, deserved to be up here.
How's everybody else feel? I'm gonna ask.
I think they got it right.
You think they got it right?
I'm not opposed to this.
Okay.
Not one bit.
Yeah, I think
Who
they
else?
did. I think they did. It's tough.
Who
to
else would it
say.
be?
I mean, the only other person I would think of that could possibly be a starter, and again, I'm gonna get a lot of slack for this because of Miss Me Bounds, but the only other person that could possibly be a starter that's not not the only, but another person that could be a starter that people are gonna talk about is Angel Reese, right? She's still shattering records. Everything that everybody has been saying about her, she's just been shutting them up. Field goal percentage is up to 40%. And I'm not saying that's the best field goal percentage for her, but if you take into consideration what she was doing before, like everybody was counting out the 20-something percents, it averages out. So that means that she's been getting way over 40% to be able to raise her average to 40%, and it's just going to keep going up. She was averaging less than 9 points before, but now she's averaging 12 points. She's averaging 12 and 12 right now, shooting 40% from the field and shattering records. Her last 5 games, or honestly, in her last 4 games, she's had over 15 boards. Last 4 games, she's had over 15 boards. So I feel like she's another one that could possibly be on there, but I wouldn't say to take anybody off of there. So, I mean, it's just discussion.
She is averaging. Angel Reese is averaging a double-double, bro. She's averaging 12 and 13.
Oh, 12 and 13 now.
Field goal percentage going up.
Field goal percentages at 40.
I did my research
At
prior.
where?
40.
Can you say it louder?
She's at 40%.
40%.
For the year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not for the last 4 games, right?
Yeah,
For
no,
the season.
40% for the
Okay,
year.
then.
For the year.
Cause
For the
we-
16 games played,
Okay.
she's averaged 40%.
Okay.
And let's go to her percentages, too. I got this written down already. Let's go to her percentages for the last few games. We have 43% from the field. We have 50% from the field. We have 127% from the field. But even before that, we have 100% from the field and a 53.8% from the field. I don't think that sounds too bad.
At all. So can I go to the comments that I've been seeing on our YouTube page?
Yep, go get them.
Get 'em.
Which one?
Go get them.
We
Get 'em.
Khalid posted which one would get a championship first?
And y'all y'all sound stupid.
CCR
Angel Reese.
Angel Reese.
Yep.
If these people must not be watching the game,
They're not.
because I sat there and watched them against her against the Sparks. She wasn't. She said it herself. She said, "I only got 4 me bounces."
It was no. It was 3.
It was 3.
It was 3. Not even me bounds. It was 3 offensive rebounds. So
Oh,
that doesn't even have to be
Yeah.
considered just her rebounds.
Yeah.
She had 3 offensive
Efficient on the
rebounds.
last 4 games, man. Stop playing, man. Like you said, she's doing very well at that point forward.
Point forward. Yeah,
She's
I like
doing,
it.
like both of y'all called
Shout
it.
out, Cass.
Saying, both of y'all called it as far as her being the point forward. Her pass is looking very, very good. Like the handoffs to roll into a pick, and then
Getting into the paint, seeing the other cut,
Still
passing
in-
the ball
yeah.
to the opposite.
she's looking much more gracious at the rim now. It still needs to be a look, but you see growth. That's all you need to, and I just hate that. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like, so you can't congratulate what she's been doing, but nobody is talking about something else.
They still talking about
No. Yeah. But somebody, you gonna bring it up? Or do I gotta bring it up?
I'll bring it
Bring
up.
it up, bro.
Caitlin Clark is shooting 29% from the 3-point line right now, right? And that's a big thing that
30.
What we rounding? Are we rounding?
I always round.
I don't round.
I always round.
I said 29 because it's 20.
So, all right. So,
What,
if that's
20
the case,
what
I
is it,
gotta-
29.2?
I didn't round. I didn't round for Reese. No, because
So what
Angel Reese is at 40. She's
No, I'm
at
talking
40
about her-
point something.
I'm talking about her points and rebound.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I said.
average points
So
and
that's
rebound.
why I said 12 for
What
her.
are you
Which
round-
one?
But isn't it 29.2 or something like
It's
that?
29.5.
I guess.
I'll give you the round.
I
I'll
guess.
give you the. I'll give you. They say round up at 5. I guess.
Yeah, they
I
said round
guess.
up at 5.
I
So she's
guess.
at 30. She's at
No,
30.
I'm not giving it to her. I'm saying 29 for the argument.
Okay.
My
For the
thing
argument.
is why is the energy not going towards that? My thing is she's and everybody keeps saying, "Oh, she's being guarded at a different level than everybody else." But I'm looking at Paige's games. Don't even look at. I'm looking at Paige, and they are face guarding Paige too.
So,
But what are like? I know you. That's your girl, Cece. So what?
I like Angel Reese too.
I know you though. But what? I'm going at the people who initially last year.
Okay.
Cece.
so
You know what I'm saying? Angel Reese need to do better. Why is Cece not being talked about in the same light
because
as Angel
she's
Reese?
carrying,
Because what was her
carrying the
record last year?
WNBA on
Who?
her back.
Indiana.
Their
What
record
did
at
they
the
finish?
beginning was trash.
I'm just asking.
At the point where I started saying something,
I think so.
when I started, it was like 15 games playing. It was like 3 and 12.
3 and 12.
Yeah, it was like around there.
Want to know where they're at right now?
They still lose. They got still lose a record.
They're 500. They're 8 and 8. So
Come
what's
on,
Chicago's record?
I'm not even talking about Chicago. What are we talking about?
I'm just saying. That's why it's wins. Is
They
going
are
to
winning without her.
Caitlin Clark.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
So I'm just saying. So my
Get upset.
So what's the argument?
my thing is
That
why
she's shooting 30%?
She's
And
no,
that nobody's from 3 and that nobody's talking about that?
I think
she's
Coop is
doing bad.
I think
Turnovers too.
Turnovers, she's averaging 6.
that's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's
I'm
a
I'm
lot.
not disagreeing with that. But she,
That's
she
a
got 6
lot.
turnovers. Yeah.
I don't care how many assists you average. She probably averaged like 8-9 assists.
Yeah,
9
8.9.
assists,
Right. So
Nah.
yeah,
9 assists, 2
that's still a lot of
steals.
turnovers.
She
Angel
averaged-
averaged 2
rebounds.
steals? I
Angel
gotta
Reese
look
is
at that
averaging
again. I
2
don't think
steals
she
too.
averaged 2 steals.
2 steals.
I need to see. if
And
averaged
she
2
averaged
steals again.
18. So 18 and 9.
So my thing for Caitlin Clark, I don't think it's a big deal that she's shooting the 29%. I think that is just like, I think people just want like, yo, y'all be on Angel Reese ass for like anything she does wrong, but Caitlin Clark gets grace for shooting 29%. I think that's the issue. But also, I don't find the issue in Caitlin Clark shooting 29% because she has the WNBA on her back. Marketing wise, money wise, sales wise, she has the WNBA on her back. So the fact that she has to shoot these threes to make sure people are watching, she has to. Because guess what? If she's not shooting these threes, people, or deep threes specifically, people are not watching this game. It's like the Steph Curry effect. It brought a whole new generation of people and watchers to the WNBA. So she has to shoot it.
You was just gonna bring up. You just brought up my point. I felt like this year she's shooting more threes and more deeper, longer threes. So of course, her percentage is gonna drop.
These are low percentage shots.
What
And
did
I
he-
get- but
what did
my
Phil
thing
just
is-
say?
Everything's
to
not
carry
all
the-
about basketball, bro, and you know that.
You think
We
that
talk
she's
about
like-
this all the
So you
time.
telling me that
Bro,
she's,
these girls
people
already
coming to
can't
marketing-
dunk. These girls, so they
You think
want
they coming
the
to the
fans
marketing
want
and saying,
more
yo,
entertainment. They want
That
I'm
is
about to
their
ask-
entertainment.
So I was about to ask you this, right? I'm about to ask you something.
You see a girl pulling from 30.
Like he said, entertainment. Oh,
They're calling her the savior.
So y'all heard about the new teams that might be
Yes.
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Going to certain cities. It
Mhm.
makes sense.
Mhm.
Boom. If you're doing that for the entertainment value, right? Because certain cities like certain things, like certain whatever. Right?
Mhm.
Would y'all be against lowering the rim?
Cash, stop
kids-
saying this, bro.
Before, right?
I'm all
Because-
for it.
How
I
about
think
the-
it would.
that's what he's.
I think it would be smart, but
But this is what I understand too. You get some WNBA players that say we shouldn't lower the rim, but then y'all want equal, or y'all want people to come and watch the game. Everybody doesn't watch the game the same way. Like even young women that grow up, I know so many girls that play basketball that couldn't tell you who Cheryl Hoops is or Cynthia Cooper. And I understand we going back, or Maya Moore. They don't know who.
that's not
female-
okay.
It's not even understandable
That's
going
not
back because
okay.
they know who Jordan and stuff is.
Exactly.
So
That's
it's
my
not-
point.
it's not
but
about-
they know who the male players are because you grew up seeing. You're growing up seeing highlights.
Mhm.
You're growing up seeing dunks. You're growing up seeing them fly. So why wouldn't you enhance the women game by just lowering the rim just enough so now girls are like, I can dunk on you.
Imagine
It
a
is.
girl on girl dunk contest, like
Bro.
not dunk contest, but like a girl dunking on a girl mid game.
Yeah, bro, come
It
on.
makes
son.
it better.
So you
Come
thinking
on, son.
Duncan would elevate the game?
Yes, I do
It's-
because look,
it's entertainment. It's a show. Not everybody wants to watch the technicals of the game. Not everybody understands the the
Plays
intricate
and-
parts of the basketball game, and that's what WNBA is. WNBA is high level thinking, intricate basketball, because you take out the athleticism, you take out the extra athleticism that men have to, like I said before, to be able to bail them out of terrible situations. Men do stupid shit all the time on a basketball court. It's just not highlighted, or it just looks a little bit better because
too, though.
but no, they do. But again,
I mean,
what
they do,
what
they
looks
do.
better? What looks better? If I jump stop and throw it off the backboard, or if I go up and under, do some crazy stuff and then miss. They say, "Oh, look it's just stupid though. It's stupid. It's I'm right though. If somebody does a crazy ass thing and then misses, they're gonna get a better reaction than somebody who does a regular move and misses, and that's the problem with the WNBA.
Imagine the girls get a fast break.
Yeah,
Like
I
you-
can see that. But
And
what I
then
would
now
hate,
all the little girls,
what I would
that's
hate
watching,
is
they gonna be
they
like,
will find a reason to hate on it. But
So what?
their superstar, their GOAT, they was rules put in play for him to grow. So that's
Everyone.
Jordan.
Every goal.
It's the Jordan rule. Detroit was whipping his ass.
What's the door?
Where you the physical part. They
And-
say nothing.
And you come- and you- No, and you couldn't play zone either. First of all, they
Yeah,
said.
you could-
First
yeah.
of all, they said that you
Illegal
couldn't be.
defense.
You could only be a certain.
For AI.
No, they
No,
said that
that
you
was
could only
Jordan.
be a certain amount of far away, and it's not even full on zone. You couldn't be only a certain arms distance away from your man during the game,
There's a video of
So that
Jordan
they couldn't
ISO
help.
with 4 of them over there, and they couldn't even help.
so they couldn't
Where
help.
he- but my thing is, and that's why I say your GOAT, they put rules in, and we claiming them to be the GOAT. And but if you do WNBA, they're gonna say, oh yeah, we have to help them out to make sure. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna find a reason to hate either
There's
way.
gonna be a
They
reason
gonna-
no matter what.
They gonna find it.
Because at some point, it's just like video games. At some point, your eyes and everything start getting bored to what you're watching. So it's like you gotta enhance. You gotta bring something. Like everybody can't shoot 4-pointers. Like everybody don't got the green light to shoot that shit like Caitlin Clark.
No,
If more people had the green light to do it, they would try to do it.
that's
but
a
then it
fact.
might water down because everybody not making them. People not making them. But
But
You
Caitlin's
bring
not
it-
making them right now either.
Well,
But
but,
that's what
I
but
mean-
they know that she can, and they know she has the potential to.
and that's
Shooting
part
2
of
for
capability-
10 is crazy.
But that's part of
Bro,
her. That's part of her.
Shooting 2 for 10, but one
And
of
they
your
think all 10 gonna go in.
but also
That's part of her specialty, though. Like
one of your shots, one of the shots that you make is getting millions of views on all different platforms. That's money. That's the difficult part that they have about the situation. You need her to shoot deep threes so that you can make money. Like you can make money
I
across
think
these platforms.
my whole problem with this, and like you saying that, they have to because she's quote unquote the savior. Paige can do all that, the deep threes and all that too. So that's why I'll be like, where is the
But
the
Paige
for
didn't.
everybody?
Paige didn't show that in college. She showed that she could hit a 3, but Caitlin, if you watch her,
Started going to Caitlin after Paige got hurt. But go ahead.
if you see Caitlin's highlights though in college, she's already pulling from half court. So she already showcased that in college.
I can see that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and when they get to the NBA, she's like, all right, you gonna have to do it here.
But
too.
I just think they focus, and I
mean,
keep saying this for the last 2 years. They keep focusing on one talent, and the marketing. I think they are.
To your
It's
point.
not. I think. I know they are.
To your point, though, this is something I wanted to ask as well. You had Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark. This year, Angel Reese is she getting her groove.
It's
back.
more Paige and
Let's-
Angel
let's-
Reese though.
Now,
Paige
put
and Caitlin.
right now, it should be Paige and Caitlin.
Yes.
Mhm.
But you know why they not doing it?
Yeah.
You know why they not doing that, right?
Because Paige
White
is-
on white crime. Straight up. I'm
Yeah,
being real. They keeping it whereas though people don't get divided between Paige and Caitlin Clark.
But I just
When it
feel
was
like,
Angel Reese, it was okay to divide black and white.
I feel like the game purposes
I'm
wise,
saying.
her game as the eye test
Respect it.
looks better than Caitlin's.
They both solid, but
No,
but-
the Paige
but-
is solid.
But look, who
Jesus, solid.
didn't play against the head to head? Who sat out the game?
Caitlin Clark was her injury.
Okay.
Grown.
Okay,
Grown
grown
is
injury.
a
hurt.
groin injury.
Okay.
I just grown injury. I just said it.
hurt.
I just said it. Why are you coming
She
at
got
me
a
for?
groin
They
injury.
finding
just
out
said
a
it.
way. They bringing out a way to not have people divided between.
And she went
white on
for
white
27
crime.
balls.
she's questionable
For
for
20.
tonight.
She went
You don't
for a
think she won the-
27
You don't
ball.
think she won't play in the
She went for a 27 ball
against who?
against the Fever that game.
I'm not worried about. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you're not hearing. You're not seeing the
She
division.
was coming.
You're not
She
seeing
was
the
coming in
division.
to take
man.
her head off.
Let's see how much. Let's see how much Paige is averaging. Let's just throw Paige.
Paige
in.
baller, man.
Paige, they line up. I already did that
Let's
last episode. I did the lineup.
All
At
right,
that-
Averaging,
I
she's
said no.
averaging 18,
Huh? Yeah. She was
4,
18,
4 rebounds,
Mm-hmm. Like
6
6
assists,
Almost 2 steals.
2 steals. Bro, I always round up. So
Yeah. Oh, like two turnovers.
she's shooting 40%, 46% from the field,
That's
33
why-
from
That's
3.
why you such a nice math
and
teacher.
turnover.
I round down.
round down.
Turnover. Her turnover ratio is
If it's
way
4,
down.
no, if it's 4 and under, I round down. Yeah, but if it's
Turnover,
I always round out. You said
I
the
respect.
turnover thing, like
she's
two
average
something.
2. She
Yeah.
averaged 2
Come on, man. At this point in time,
and 1 block.
At this point in time, Caitlin Clark was being praised by her, and they had a better record
Let
than
me ask you this. Why
CC.
aren't they comparing?
I don't
these
know.
two?
That's why I'm mad.
You do know. I just
It's like,
said it.
That's what I'm upset about. It's like that's what I came on the last pod. I was like, yo, why is Paige not getting enough?
Man.
Enough.
You know why? You know why? dog.
Why? But if it is that, that's corny.
It's not corny. It's
That's
just
corny.
the way it is.
Trouble in
That's funny.
Indiana. Trouble in Indiana.
Trouble in Indiana.
So we've been hearing things about Caitlin Clark and teammates, and we now hear that Bonner is now out of there. Do we have any reason of why she's out of there, or what's up, y'all?
Me personally, go ahead, Jeff.
From what I think, I don't think that. Hold on, I just want to make sure. All right, I don't think that DB DeWanna Bonner meshes well with the players there, the younger players there. That's
Uh-huh.
what
That's what
my-
they
that's
said.
what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah, I believe that she got waived, right? Or they dropped her, or they released her. They waived her.
So she played for Connecticut, right?
She played for.
And I know you
Connecticut,
watch a lot of Connecticut
Yep.
ball. What's her specialty? What's her style?
She brings great energy. She could. She's lengthy. She got good length.
Mm-hmm.
She could shoot it, space the floor. She can attack the rim. She's like a 3-level scorer.
I feel
So-
like they probably wasn't letting her hoop.
And what I get from Connecticut too, they shared the rock a lot. So
Alyssa Thomas,
Alyssa Thomas, she was mainly the point, right?
like a point forward.
Yeah, point forward.
Yep.
But she know how to spread around the rock, right?
Yep.
What do you think is going on in Indiana that you feel like she couldn't mess with that?
Who's the ball? Who has the ball in their hand?
Caitlin. You think she just wants to rock a little bit more?
So why you think she can't mess with Caitlin? We're gonna get
I
special.
just think they're at different points in their careers.
Okay, let me get real specific.
Yeah.
Do you think Caitlin Clark is a bad teammate? No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that.
You don't think so? No. Okay.
You
Do you think Caitlin Clark is a bad teammate?
Yeah, it's 4 questions to get to that. You could have led with that.
If I play with her, yeah.
If Indiana, if I'm asking you, do you think Caitlin Clark is a bad teammate?
Depends who you ask. You ask the one.
I'm asking you.
Do I think she's a
Yes,
bad
a bad teammate. Do you think she's a bad teammate?
No.
Okay.
It's hard for me. It's hard to say she's a bad teammate. One, when you're not around. Well, one, when we're not around her, and
Okay.
two, media can shape whatever they want. Media, because in my opinion, there's been a lot of good things being said about Caitlin. Like honestly, Caitlin Clark has been like running the WNBA and like running the marketing for the WNBA. So yeah, it's all good. But the fact that she has like some negative stuff being said about her, thank you. I think that they are trying to get other people to like other people. So it's just like, yo, everybody likes Caitlin Clark. Cool, we got y'all here now. Go like somebody else. Go like somebody else in the WNBA so that we can build our brand and not just Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark needs to be a business, especially a big business, is all about having the things that are working for you be able to be replaceable. Easily replaceable.
Don't you think that's counteractive though?
How?
Because you're saying you want people to bring you bring people in. You want her to be the golden child, but at the same time, you're gonna have publicity out there to saying she might be a bad teammate on the speculation she might.
So
be a
that
bad
people can enjoy other people, and people can negative press gets put out about everybody. If you have only positive press, it's not a good thing for your news. So,
but
again,
this is not new stuff though.
It is.
As far as I was,
that's this year. That's this year.
No, it's been going that back since Iowa. If you go back,
but it wasn't. But like
teammate.
Again, this was not a discussion last year, though.
It wasn't.
This wasn't a discussion the year before. So again, this is a this year thing. This is a this year thing because it was just brought up this year. It was not brought up before that shit. No, I'm not giving you that. You're not getting that.
All right,
you're not getting that.
All right, I'm gonna pull it
again,
up.
It's a narrative. It's a narrative that's being brought up.
I'm trying to tell you, okay, go ahead.
A narrative that's been lingering. Again, it's not the main narrative.
So
though.
if it's been lingering, that means it's been there. It's been cooking.
But it's not the main narrative.
It's still not
honestly,
the main.
I wouldn't even say
it's not even the same.
I wouldn't even say lingering. It might be lingering amongst like random, like people that don't get much traction. But as a whole, like this is starting to hit like ESPN and like them like highlighting this like these like parts of her game and stuff and like what she's doing and like the 30% like 29% 3-point shooting and stuff. That's being highlighted now. That wasn't being highlighted before. Before it was just you're getting to. Thank you. You're agreeing with me.
No,
they were protecting with her before.
The story was still out there, but it's not reaching ESPN because they're protecting her. So that's
my point. That's the media. That's the main media. It's ESPN main and media. What they main media.
But we can't say it wasn't out there though.
Everything's out there. LeBron, everything is out there because of social media at this point. Every narrative, every thought, every idea is out there because of social media when it comes to this stuff. Even if it's somebody that got 100 views, somebody put it out there already.
But that's my point. It's out there. That's all I was trying to say. It's been lingering. It's been out there. I never said by main media. I've never said since main media. I'm just saying it's been out there that the stint of her being a bad teammate.
But it's actually been plastered now this year though with the Bonner thing and like with I haven't seen that slapping her plant.
As far as main media, or are you just saying?
I haven't seen anything about Caitlin Clark being a bad teammate.
All right, I'm gonna pull up on y'all.
So now they're talking about the Bonner thing. Now they're talking about her like flailing her arms when her teammates.
I did see that video.
I saw that too, and that is like an injunction of being like a bad teammate.
Yep.
But is that just an instance? Is it just a couple instances?
She
missed. She was hot.
Yeah, she was hot.
She wanted the ball back. Yeah. Girl ended up she had two. Honestly, and there's another thing. The girl did have two on her. Mm-hmm. She ended up working through the two and getting an and one.
Got a bucket, yeah.
But either way, she was mad because she didn't kick the ball out, and it seemed like she was still vividly mad even after she got the bucket. So I think that's where a lot of the frustrations are coming for with people that are watching her. But at the same time, bro, yeah, I think it's hard to call her a bad teammate. It's a narrative.
You think she's a bad teammate?
Me personally, yeah. Me personally, yes. And that's not the only thing I've seen from her.
But you don't like Caitlin Clark.
Right. And the other day, basically.
I won't say I don't. I just don't like how. I don't say I won't like Caitlin Clark. I think that as far as with the WNBA, there's much more skill out there than just Caitlin Clark.
There is, but you can't get mad at them for pushing what they have. Like this is what's showing them. This is they gotta fill seats.
Are you gonna ask me who?
They gotta fill seats.
Are you gonna ask me who? I'm asking you.
She's shutting.
Are you gonna ask me who?
She's shutting shit down on every side, bro. More than anybody that you're thinking or talking about. I don't care who you're talking about. She's shutting shit down on the money side, on every side, more than anybody that you're talking about. So they gotta push her. Again, she's still shut. Again, so you got
media gonna push who they want.
So you got she's filling out the seats the most. She's filling out seats more than anybody that you're talking about. She's getting more views than anybody that you're talking about. So it's dope. That's the money generator. That's the money generator.
What somebody pushing. So just because the media is pushing it, or she's the number one media driven person, that doesn't make her the best.
No, she's the number one response that people get. When the media pushes out, everything is a test. So it's like, okay, we pushed this person out. Okay, we didn't get much reaction. We pushed this person out. Okay, we didn't get much reaction. We pushed Caitlin Clark out and her deep threes, and that's hitting. It's analytics. That's what it is.
Put your
Asia
eggs in the
Wilson
basket.
isn't hitting. I'm sorry, it's not.
Put all your
Breanna
eggs in the basket.
Stewart is not hitting.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. So what about Paige?
And,
And I'm gonna still say Paige again.
and again, it's not as attractive as the deep threes, and it's obviously they've come to show it with the analytics because they're still pushing money into Caitlin Clark. Paige is a good following, and one thing Paige does do is shut down fucking TikTok, and I respect that. But that's why she again is another person that's prominent in the league. Like, you might not be seeing it, but I've been seeing it more and more after we've talked about it, and after we've been talking about it more. I've been seeing a lot more people talking about Paige and the comparison of Paige and Caitlin Clark and their seasons. And shout out to Paige again because she is the first. She's the quickest person to reach 200 points and 50 assists. The first few other people did it in 12 games. She did it in 11 games. So they're highlighting it.
Yeah.
But again, you still have to put the money to where it goes. You can't just say, all right, F Caitlin Clark now and forget that marketing. We have to all just switch over to Paige because Paige is playing well. Dollars have to be allocated for it. You can't give out a marketing plan and switch out your marketing plan in between, like in the middle of it.
I think it's stupid.
I mean, you can call somebody that's
Dumb.
that is increasing billions of dollars stupid. That sounds crazy.
Who would you put
What, as far as like
to
share
replace
market?
Caitlin Clark?
To compare her with,
Who would you replace her with?
as far as the marketing plan?
The face.
The face, yeah. The face. Who would you
I say, I like I said, Paige is a great one, and I think they grooming Juju to be that too. I think Juju's gonna be the next one up. And
So they're supposed to wait.
Paige.
So one
Paige.
So
Paige, I think I'm not saying eliminate Caitlyn. Y'all keep saying it like I'm saying eliminate Caitlyn, but it just seems of media. Y'all
But
keep
Ka-
acting like I'm saying media.
But how
Like
could we put Paige
split.
if Caitlin came before Paige?
I'm talking about this year, even the splits right now. So you mean to tell me at the beginning of the year you say who you going to market without a change?
Bro,
I'm asking you.
She was already in the league.
Okay,
before,
and I'm not
so
asking
she's
that.
already established in the
I'm
league.
asking you. I'm talking about right now where we talk about marketing, right? They allocate that what at the beginning of the year and that's it?
it's not that's it, bro. But if you have a lot of dollars, that's like saying, LeBron James is doing well this year, so it's
Let's
not
not
we're saying LeBron James is not doing well this year, or LeBron James is shooting a low field goal percentage. Let's not market LeBron this year. That doesn't make sense. Or let's market somebody. No, it's
I'm
LeBron.
basically saying
It's
Cooper
LeBron.
Flag for the boys should be marketed right now.
He is being marketed. Yo, and
I'm talking
why
about
you
as
still
the
got
I'm talking
LeBron?
about as the face of the NBA. That's
I
basically
give
what you're saying.
No, I've never said the face. I'm saying share.
But my
share
question
marketing.
was,
But
who
that's
would
what
you-
they're doing, though.
Give me like 20%.
That's what they're doing by saying bad stuff about Caitlin Clark with like the 29%, and again like the bad teammates and stuff. They're making her human, and they're making like, okay, so there are other people in this league that we can watch. I feel like they're trying to push people to other people in the league now that they've drawn them in with Caitlin Clark. Let's get to the Steelers. You got any final words?
Mm.
All right. Let's get to the Steelers, y'all. Let's go to football. TJ Watt is unhappy with his contract and has been missing camp. How do we feel about that? Do we feel like the Steelers are going to have a good season this year? And do we feel like
Packers
TJ
go
Watt
get
will
that
still be
man.
there? You think the Packers are
I
gonna
don't think
get him?
I don't think he's going anywhere. I think they're going to agree on a certain
He wants
contract.
to win now though, but
Bro, the Pack, they got some pieces.
But
bro.
Steelers is adding in pieces.
They got some. The
You got
Steelers
one of the
are-
best coaches in the,
Yeah.
best coaches.
They just signed Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey. They just they got Slay. So they got defense, but they always been known for defense. Where they gonna be? Where they looking at is Aaron Rodgers.
You know my slogan, bro. Defense wins championship.
Yeah, but Rodgers is
Defense
just
wins
like
championship.
I feel he's right now. I think he's a locker room killer at this point in time right now.
I think he's gonna try to redeem himself.
I think
If
this
I
is
know
the year.
Rodgers, no.
Redeem
And
his, not redeem his, like redeem his image.
If I know Rodgers, no.
You need to honestly. You got.
This is
it's-
a person that
You would
watches
know. You was a
Rodgers.
Packers fan. so
You're a
you-
Packers fan, but I agree with Josh. I feel like it's tough to say that he's not going to try to going out the league. even Kobe, when he was going out of the league, God rest his soul, he got nicer. Everybody says, like, when he found out, like, it was going to be a rap, like, even Lou Williams was just talking about it. He got a lot, like, softer and nicer and, like, just, like, more accepting of, like, people for the way they are. And, like, all right, I ain't going to push you to be something you don't want to be and stuff. So I feel like it could be the same.
Here's why I would debunk that. The draft. He could have signed with the Steelers before the draft. He could have told them, like, nah, I'm with y'all. I'm ready to go. I'm going to sign with y'all. You had 2 months to think about this. You had 2 months. So you can't say, well, I have to have some time to myself. They passed up so many quarterbacks at that point in time where you could have got a Shador, you could have got these other quarterbacks, but you wait even after the draft to even sign with the Steelers. So he's still trying to make it about him.
I think he was just trying to see what direction they were going in.
What direction?
That makes sense, cool.
You already signed. At that point in time, they already signed. What's homeboy name? The wide receiver. I forgot his name. DK Metcalf. Yep. They signed DK Metcalf. They already did. They push for the free agency.
But I'm here to play though. Like Aaron Rodgers is not there to collect a check, bro. Obviously, he is millions of dollars, but he don't play, and he wants to throw the ball. He wants to keep adding stats to his legacy. So. He's not coming in there and be like, okay, if you guys have somebody to replace me and I'm not playing like, or if I don't play well the first couple games, you guys are going to sit me. That's not the idea that he wants. So he waited to see if they drafted a quarterback that was going to be able to replace him or that they felt like was going to be a replacement for him.
That part makes sense. But if I know Aaron Rodgers like I know Aaron Rodgers, you're going to see the same Aaron Rodgers. Soon as something bad goes, and then my thing is, Mike Tomlin is a player's coach, but he's going to hold you accountable for the things that's going to happen. So I want to see how those personalities, because he's a strong personality. He's not one of those coaches you can just put it on.
He clashed with the Jets coach.
Yeah. That's why he got fired.
They probably hot take, Syndicate Nation take. They're bringing Aaron Rodgers over to the Steelers to get Mike Tomlin out of there.
That's my point. Thank you. I think it's that. I think it's that. I really do think it's that.
They try and get a brother out of there. I really do think
it's that.
They said
it's
the only one that can get him out of here. They said you did it for the Jets. He said, you got to come do this for us too.
Because, like I said, he didn't like Matt LaFleur. Matt LaFleur.
Only reason why I'm going to debunk that is because I just think Mike, if he's like, this is a good roster he got right now, you know what I mean? If he don't do it this year, I think he's going to hang it up.
Yeah.
I would hope.
I think he was already on his way out, but
yeah,
I just think he's like, if he don't get it done with this roster, especially if TJ don't sign.
Do we think TJ is signing?
I think he's going to sign.
I think he's going to
sign. I think he's going to sign.
I think with their team,
they got a squad.
But he's not asking to be signed. He just want to contend.
Business is business. That's what it says.
He want his money. Right? He want his money, yeah.
Despite the desire of a new contract, there's reportedly not an expectation within the NFL that the Pittsburgh Steelers will trade superstar pass rusher T.J. Watt. During an appearance Tuesday, as of for T.J. Watt situation, I was told this is sort of the cost of doing business. These negotiations get tricky, they get sticky, they're hard to get through. The Steelers remain optimistic they can try to reach a deal with Watt at some point. That will be the goal.
I don't know. I feel like TJ Watt don't want to be there.
I think he won't be there.
You think so? He just want the bread. He want to get that bread.
He's a beat.
He is.
He's top,
one of the top three.
I would say top two.
Yeah, there's our boy from Cowboys, him, and then
Parsons.
Yeah, Parsons and I forgot who the other third. But yeah, he's definitely top 2 or 3, 1,000%. But
pay that man.
Packers, go get that man.
No,
yo, we building something. I'm just letting y'all know we building something. We gonna be in contention for the next 10 years.
You make me want to hate the Packers.
Huh?
Well, my mom-in-law is the Packers fan.
I'm trying to. Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Oh, we gonna be in contention for the next 10 years.
Nah,
we've been in contention for the last 30 years, but there's already a stat that says since 1968 was the last time we had a 3-loss season.
Oh, that's cool. Y'all about to have one this year.
Guarantee you won't. One bet?
Nobody have won this
I
year.
guarantee you have a winning record.
I can't. I am
probably
excited
will.
for football season now.
Y'all probably will.
Oh, I'm locked in for football season.
Hey man, just know y'all gonna have me with them Cowboys all year. I'm gonna be painfully reporting on the Cowboys all year. Painfully.
I'm just letting y'all know. Man.
Cash. This is a big shout out for you. UConn will be playing UNH this year because UNH obviously moved up to Division 1. Are we attending the game, fellas? Cash, how do you feel about this?
Man, I'm looking forward to it, man. You know what's crazy? I've never been to a UConn game in my life.
Really?
Never. I've never been to a live UConn game. And this gives me a reason to go to a live UConn game.
That's dope though. It's a dope going there and like being in the crowd and stuff and being part of the student section and stuff. It's a dope experience. As long as the team, I mean, even if the team's not the best, yeah, but if the team's good, and honestly, they still got Hurley right now, so they should
Is
be
it
good.
at UNH or is it at UConn?
No, it's going to be at UConn.
UConn.
I can't see it.
Yeah, they got to be able to fit that crowd.
Yeah.
Because if it's UConn, yeah, I'll say if it's UConn, then everybody from Connecticut going down to UNH will be tough because it's still a Connecticut state.
Yeah.
What's the spread? Cash is.
Whoa.
What the games?
Next topic.
Yeah. Y'all got to grow up.
Good job, yo. Again,
Yeah,
shout out to UNH, man. Shout out to UNH. What they say when Rashad McCants did that shit about having 81, they canceled that shit ASAP.
Oh, yeah.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap it up. There you go.
This is
Sean McCann.
Syndicate Nation reporting.
Yo. Oh man, we got any advice for the Jits today, y'all?
What kind of shorts are those guys?
Nike.
You ain't with that one?
Hey, Nike too, bro. Hey, Nike too.
No grip now.
Yo, nah, I ain't got.
I had a good one for the Jets, bro.
This
It was I heard it in the morning. I forgot it.
Yeah, bro, I've been trying to write them down when I see them, bro, because I be seeing them things throughout the week too. My advice for the Jits: don't give up, yo. Don't give up. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Analyze what's going on, what's going wrong in your life, and find ways to make it better. And find mentors that are doing what you want to do and have them help and guide you. I know it's not always easy, but put yourself in rooms to where mentors that you would want to be, put yourselves in those type of rooms. So like there's young professional development stuff like through the Chamber of Commerce. You can do that. There's a lot of ways where you guys can build your network. So please don't give up. Keep going and just keep it pushing, y'all. Anything else?
Cassius?
Stay out of trouble. Have a good summer.
You know, I ain't got too much, man.
Hold on, yo.
Chilling, man.
I got a quote for him. But always pull out a quote for him.
I know you already know where you going to.
Mhm.
You always got them.
Good old Malloy. Shout out to Coach Malloy.
Shout out to Coach Malloy, yo, for real. Thank you for
Shout
coming,
out.
dog. And he still sends us all morning text messages, bro, with quotes.
Shout
and them
out
shits
to-
really be helping when you having a rough day, bro. Or you wake up after having a rough day yesterday, bro. His quote in the morning helps you keep pushing, yo. So shout out Coach Malloy, for
And they be
real.
stinging too sometimes.
I got
like,
two.
Dang.
I got two for
I
him.
need to be accountable.
I got two for him. Two quotes for the Jits. Some people teach you trust. Others teach you why not to. That's one. The second one. Standing alone doesn't mean I am alone. It means I am strong enough to handle things all by myself. So I'm leaving.
That first one, you know.
First one was tough, right?
Yo, crazy, yo.
Let me go back to that first one.
Yeah.
Hold on. Some people teach you trust, others teach you why not to.
Right.
They teach you not to
So,
trust.
Y'all are
Hey, I tell
crazy,
you
bro.
one thing. We can damn sure believe I ain't outside on Thursday. You on your island by yourself.
He said no help.
Huh?
Yes.
We should
No
tell
help.
should-
Yeah, but this gonna be
Anybody
after-
isolating him?
We'll drop
the thing.
exactly at the same
Anybody-
time we're at runs.
Anybody get
It'll
cool
drop
on
like
the
while
island,
we're at Run.
do your thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's not. Yeah.
It's okay to put it
You
out
can
there.
tell-
It's
yeah,
good to
put it
talk
out.
about it.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out. We'll be at Runs this Thursday. Toby May. We'll be there around like 4:30 or something. This thing drops at 6:00. Whatever.
Going back to Toby.
Y'all want to
Are
go
we
to?
doing-
I mean, we got.
I think we should go back to Toby until we went out. We can't leave it for a loser.
yeah, I think we need to.
squad.
Yeah,
I think we need to run it back.
We can't be losing. We can't
Somebody
be.
wasn't there.
We can't be losing
Who
on the
said
court.
He like two people out there. I said, all right, man, do your thing.
No, yo, but
Said
shout
all
out
right, man.
everybody that came out though.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
guys-
nah, for real. It
For
was a
real.
good turnout. We didn't go as planned, but
We plan on.
We was
taking the dub
competing.
next time.
we was
We was
competing. It was a good
We was
run.
competing, but yeah, dog, we wasn't out there with no slouches, bro. We had former college basketball players out there, current college basketball players out there. So
Athletes.
New London and New London area is always gonna bring out the people. So shout out you guys for coming out. We really appreciate it, y'all.
And the clips are out. The
Yeah,
videos out.
clips
So
are out,
watch that if
full
y'all want to
videos
see
out.
something what
Yeah.
happened.
And they coming at us in the comments too, and writing us
Asking us
and
to
saying,
pull up.
"Yo, to let me, huh?"
Who's coming at you?
Not
Nah,
coming
no,
at
I'm
us
talking
like
about
crazy,
like,
just
yo,
saying like
let-
they want to
yo,
pull up.
When the next time y'all popping out?
Who was coming at you, Koopy?
This guy here, son. Let's stop talking to me. Man.
Yo, all right, y'all. Real quick, the Ray Nexus for the day. It'll be like 2 minutes. Stocks and crypto and stocks are on the way back up. They obviously went down because you had the situations with the military and what was going on in Iran, but it's going back up. And yeah, dog. It again, like I said before, I think we're gonna have a pretty nice July when it comes to stocks and crypto, and then maybe like a decent like beginning of August, but it'll start to tail off to prepare for the September slump. But yeah, as of right now, bro, stocks are looking good, crypto's looking good. The advice for the day for the top stock tip for the day, stay with it. Stay with it, Joe. If you have a stock that you like, I know I say something similar to this, but if you have a stock that you like, make sure that you do your research on it and make sure that you're doing your research in all ends so that you can make sure this is the stock that you really want to be involved in. Because if you really want to make money in stocks and stuff, dollar cost, well, you have options trading, but most people make it by dollar cost averaging things that are great stocks. So if you have something that you think will do well for the next 20 to 25 years, that's what you should be investing in, and not something that is just like a quick fad, because that can also dip as quick as it rose. All right, so looking at 20 to 25 year charts are important, and looking at technicals on like how they're doing with their dividends and how they're doing with their forecast and how they're doing with their budgets. Those are all important too. So make sure you're looking at those, looking at the stock charts and everything. And yeah, honestly, make sure. And if you want to just find stocks that you think are just good to invest in for the long term and don't want to go through like an actual like broker or somebody like managing your thing, still just go seek out information from financial people with financial licenses so that they can actually direct you on where to go, and people that if they like do something wrong, like you can get some type of insurance out of it. All right. So if you go to just some random financial guru and just take what they say for granted, then you won't get any type of like financial restitution if you go out and lose all your money. Right. So yeah, that's top stock tip for the day. Cash, I don't know what you looking at over there, but let's get out of here, y'all. Any final words? Any final shout outs, thoughts?
Whatever you do, man, just keep it a buck.
Just keep it a buck, man.
Keep it
When
a
in
buck,
doubt,
y'all.
man. Keep
When
it a
in
buck.
doubt, y'all. Keep it a buck.
This guy crazy, man.